I would like to introduce now our first contestant for Area 73, Francisco Galinato. Contestant number 1, Francisco Galinato, The Change I Wanted to See. The Change I Wanted to See, Francisco Galinato.
Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, Madam Contest Chair, have you had a change that happened in you within the past hour? Within maybe yesterday, or maybe last week, last month, last year? Change have been with us all around since the dawn of the humanity. We have seen changes both brought by nature and by the hands of man. Changes that brought empires to their rise, or changes that brought them to their knees. Changes that brought new ways of thinking, or changes that has been brought by the new ways of thinking. And yet, we want something to change, maybe in our lives, in our workplace, in our country, and even in our world. I myself have those things as well. But I believe that change should begin within us, within ourselves. So I started searching for books, reading books, magazines, articles, talks that you can see in YouTube videos or TED videos. Until one day, I stumbled an interesting book with an interesting title. And the title of that book is The Entitlement Cure. I immediately bought the book when I saw the title, while thinking this might be an interesting book. And as I have read the contents of it, it taught me about entitlement. But first, what is entitlement? Entitlement is a thinking that something that goes like, I live my life, therefore I deserve the good things. They say entitlement mentality began with the millennial generation. But the book said entitlement mentality has been around us since the dawn of humanity. In fact, the book said it has been there since Adam and Eve, from the book of Genesis. Then it was followed by it was followed by Cain killing Abel. And so humanity experienced conflicts, wars, genocides, just because of this mentality that we have. But we ourselves sometimes have these thoughts as well. We sometimes believe that we are entitled of the good things. And the best thing to cure such mentality is for us to face the hard things in the right way. By that I mean, face the challenges that you have and do not run from it. The hard way is the best way. It is the only way, according to the book. The other thing that I would like to change in myself, I am very guilty of it. Some of you may have guilty of it as well, and some may have conquered it. I stumbled upon a video that interestingly discussed about procrastination. The speaker in that video says, we have this self-gratifying monkey inside our brains. Then we have a rational human being inside our brains. Most of the time, the self-gratifying monkey takes over of our thinking. Therefore, we strive to have good things. We strive to have enjoyment, and we avoid as much as possible the hard work. But as time comes, when deadline comes, only then the rational human being inside our brains takes over. Although sometimes the result of our work may be satisfying, but sometimes the result of the work from procrastination could be catastrophic, could be devastating. Therefore, it is one of the things I would like to change in myself. Change does not come overnight. Change within ourselves. We must change ourselves first before we demand change from others. We must conquer life through hard work, and as our first speaker said, start doing now. Madam Contest Chair.